Hello, hi, and welcome to Good Eye on the Two Wiffle Dudes podcast network, where myself, Trent Steffes, and my co-host, Brandon Corbett of the lovely and talented WSEM, we break down logos and uniforms and stuff like that. If you're looking for heavy-handed wiffle discussion, you have come to the wrong place. Please tune in somewhere else if you want to talk stats or season formats and lengths and stuff like that. We are here solely for the good eyes. Brandon.
We are the icing on the top of the cake. The good stuff.
Yeah. Peesh.
The brine on your pork.
If you're looking for guests, you've come to the wrong place. If you're looking for the thing that happens in July, no, we don't talk about that. Today what we are talking about, though, let's positive up a little bit here. We are talking about I'm going to call it JAL, the JAL. They are out of, I think, Seattle, Washington. If you are really just kind of familiar with the NWLA realm of teams, they're relatively new. They came kind of into the limelight with some Twitter bit with Tompkins, and Brandon, we really don't talk about that because that stuff's really boring. Who cares? And they got our attention because a lot, kind of like Patriots series wiffle ball, they put a lot of work into their uniforms and identities and stuff like that, and that is like eons more interesting to me than how they run their season. If you want to listen to more about that, you can listen to Two Wiffle Dudes. But they're a unique league. They got 12 teams. Like I said, they're based out of Seattle, Washington, and we're going to get here. We're going to do a little counter rankings. We're going to rank them up and just ready to roll. So what we are going to do first is determine who gets to go first. And we have a little stipulation for that between Brandon and I. We are both going into this completely blind, but we know that the JAL has a large Instagram following, and so we are going to guess how many Instagram followers they have, and whoever wins this little contest gets to determine who goes first. Brandon,
Yep.
What is your guess?
And the rules are, it's not Price is Right, it's just whoever's closest.
Yeah.
I wish I remembered better from the Two Wiffle Dudes big show, the numbers they said for the Facebook following, or I guess it was actually Twitter following.
Do you listen to that show?
I listened to a few minutes of it at a time. Basically until they get to the guest. But I'm going 5 digits here. I'm just going to say 10,000. Just throw it out an easy number.
Wow. Okay. Jeez. 10,000. Okay. I'm going to go with 569 just because that's kind of like No. Sorry, not 569. It's way more than that. 5,669 followers. Okay, so I've Googled JAL Instagram wiffle ball, clicking on the first link to the bio.
It's 6,154. You win.
Whoa, I was actually not far off. I was within, I think, 500. I mean, I'm not claiming to be a math whiz here, but I'm pretty sure that's within 500. All right. So I win. I'm gonna choose to go first. But before we get into that, let's talk about some of their overall league looks. So let's start with the league logos. We got a shield here, and there's actually a lot of they kind of model themselves after the NFL. They have the national division and the American division like the NFL, and they got a shield for their logo, which is cool because pick a bit and go with it. I like it. It's just, my God, could they have picked a more boring font? I mean, keep it simple, stupid is something that I really like with league logos, but my God, you can't use Arial for your league logo.
I would agree with that. I mean, but it's you couldn't really use an overly ornate font with this one, but something a little bit spicier would have been nice.
This is cheese pizza. This is vanilla ice cream.
I don't believe either of those things actually exist. They shouldn't exist, is what I'm saying.
Wow.
But
dare you?
I mean, overall, there's not much to say. It's effectively simple, I guess. The good light is it doesn't detract from the teams at all. I guess it puts the teams on the primary pedestal, but it's a super simple shield. It's basically a soccer logo again.
Yeah, yeah. I like the
It
idea of
uses the
this.
space well enough. Nothing's
Yeah. Oh
infringing
yeah,
on each
there's
other,
nothing wrong with that. It's just,
but
man,
it's rather blah.
if the type was just a little bit. And then there's also this Facebook logo, which
Yes.
is the shit. Which is just what? I don't even know what this is. It's the same logo except the wiffle ball is now a real life wiffle ball, and there is a random ass drop shadow to the bad font.
Yeah, it's really weird because on the one hand they went more design by
Yeah.
making the drop shadow, but then they went less design by throwing a picture into it. So
I really don't know what this is. Like, why would you have two different league logos? I don't know.
as a guy with many league logos, most of them parodies, I don't know why you would have two such similar league logos. I
Well,
guess is the thing.
I guess what I meant by that is because I mean obviously like MNWA, so we have the new primary where it just says MNWA with the little wiffle ball holes in the state, and then we have our classic logo where it's the state of Minnesota, made out of the letters
Yeah,
MNWA.
but they're very different from each other. Whereas
They're different.
These are the exact same logo, just with different little tweaks for no
Yeah,
reason
and I
whatsoever.
mean you do all those parodies, but I don't think anybody's seen unless they're just completely, naive or something. They've never seen your Skibby Wiffle Ball League logo parody and thought, oh my gosh, that's their league logo? I thought it was the mitten. I don't know. You got to make it, if you're going to do that kind of bit, you got to make it different enough. Anyways, so let's move on to their season logos.
Yeah.
Now, they kind of like the Super Bowl. They do a different logo for each season. And they're on season 17 right now. As you can see, there's like zero template to this at all. There's no rhyme or reason to any of these. What do we think of these? We won't break it completely down, but what kind of stands out
Just some
for
of the
you?
highlights, and like I like this a lot. It's fun. Like most of them are just kind of really quickly done. You can tell.
Yep.
It's interesting. It's fun. They've gotten a little bit more. I mean, 17 looks really professional, like the newest one.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them are just Roman numerals, like you said, straight up Super Bowl ripoffs. A lot of them get more fun. 8 is interesting.
Yeah, that one is like, yeah, it's interesting for sure. I can't really say if it's good or bad, but it's different, which is almost always good.
And then you have 7, which is obviously a summer league. 9, obviously an autumn league. 11, Christmas. 12
Summer
is St. Patrick's Day. 1
Memorial
3
Day.
year, which
That's
we didn't touch on it that much earlier, but I'm going to throw one little nod to it. Season 13, aka 1 3 year, was their 1 year anniversary.
yeah, that's crazy,
So
dude.
13 seasons in a year. That's good work. That's
Yeah.
some boss hauling is what that is.
Yeah, for sure. It's
It seems like they
unique.
used to have like 1 day or 1 week kind of seasons. They've slowed things down now. Season 17 has been going on for at least a month or two now. So
Okay.
they've leveled out. But I mean,
Yeah,
my favorite of all these is 14, just because it's
it
cute.
embodies Christmas.
14?
Yeah.
No, 11 embodies Christmas. 14.
Nah.
You drink lemonade on Christmas?
Yeah, duh. And
I
I
don't wanna
use
come to your
Christmas
Christmas
trees on
party.
the 4th of July. Duh.
Whatever. The other thing I'll say is that the first 6 all league colors, then they totally got away from that for a while until the 1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
I think that's enough of these season logos, although they are fun. Keep it up, guys. It's a fun little thing to do.
Who cares? All right, let's get into these counter rankings. So, if you have not listened to the first couple Good Eye podcasts, what are you doing with your life? But we do counter rankings here in this house, and we have the list of 12 teams. I'm going to start by saying that ranking the first one I say will be ranked number 12. Brandon's going to rank the 11th, and we'll go back and forth until we get to the 1. And if you can do basic math, I will basically get to choose the number 1 because I'm choosing the number 2. All right, let's get it started here. Like I said, 12 teams. Each of them has 2 names, so it's like a location and then a noun. And the one we are going to kick it off with, ranked number 12, is the Oobla Doobla Dee Bida Hill Underdogs. All right, so
Good pronunciation.
thank you. I looked it up. The thing that's really frustrating about this logo, I mean, it's just a fucking U. Uh, it's
What did you just say?
it's it's in as boring as font as their logo. The jerseys are just plain. I mean, there's literally they're not good. But the thing that really gets me about this is the fact that I went online to their website, jalwiffleball.com, and you can go under history and you can do the WCD cups or whatever the hell. And you look back on some of these logos, and the same franchises have been used a lot, obviously, and so the underdogs are actually a team that have gone under a couple rebrands, so to speak, and they got some cool ass logos, and then right now they're just rocking a U. That sucks.
I'm going to disagree with you a little bit here. I mean, I don't have these guys way up the list, but I like what they're doing with the logo and the name. An underdog is something you look past. It's not something you're supposed to pay much attention to. And so, I mean, the little lowercase u, it does that. I also like, I don't love, I'm not overstating it, but I kind of like just the purple and gold or just the number on front. It's stupid simple. It fits with the name. It's not a great look, but it's not terrible.
Wow, Brandon, I didn't realize we would have to use our brains for this and think like, oh, an underdog is someone you look past, just like you look past their crappy jerseys.
I'm not using my brain, Trent. I'm using my alcohol.
Oh, synonymous in the Corbs household.
And to be fair, like you on the other side, the right side of my brain also just says, or numbers only and lowercase u might just be lazy and stupid. So I also have that on there. But like I think I kind of like it as a brand for the team named the Underdogs, just to be so bland that no one's going to pay any attention to them. And by the way, they're 3-0. They're in first place.
God damn. They're getting looked past.
Moving
That's
on
enough
to
stats, by the way. God.
Geez, sorry, Trent.
You know, my God.
Moving on to number 11 on our rankings. I have the Anaheim Storm.
Ooh.
I like the jersey. I'm going to start there. The muted red and green color scheme that's on the jersey, on the gray jersey, it looks really good. My problem is, why is it just like a dark red and black primary logo that's on the web? If they would have used those colors on like all their on the website and everything, I'd probably knock them up a few points, but the disconnect between the uniform and the online identity, plus the fact that it's just a stolen minor league logo, should have looked it up. I think it's the Portland Thunder, maybe?
No.
It's a team named the Thunder, though, I believe.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't like this one at all.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, I mean, it's just, if you're going with a cool red, you can have a cool red jersey. I don't know why you go gray. And when it's not even part of the identity. But yeah, the thing that really did them in for me was the blatant rip-offs of logos, because this is literally the Trenton Thunder logo.
Ah, Trenton. That's you.
I know. It's like the Trenton Thunder logo had sex with a generic Storm wordmark, who also then had sex with the Los Angeles Chargers logo, and this is the demon offspring of that three-way love triangle. Yeah, so I mean, if it's just like someone's like, oh, let's be the Storm, and we'll have the cool cloud with we'll put the lightning bolt on there too. I don't know. It just looks like someone who doesn't really understand logos put this together. To be really harsh about it.
Yeah, I hear you. And I guess just one other little thing is, no more front numbers. Please put that on the back.
Yeah.
NHL, also listen to me.
Yeah, NHL needs a...
There are a few different number treatments in this league, whether it's the front or back or sleeve. They kind of go all over the place.
Yeah, I agree. There definitely is a lot of number treatments in this league. Yeah, and I don't know if that helps or hurts. Some of them are just a bit wacky. Anyways, let's go to number 10. Number 10 for the JAL. is going to be the Missouri Express. By the way, what's up with these first names, by the way?
Yeah, originally I thought they were all trying to be close to where they were from, but you got some ones that are way across the map. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe there are good trains in Missouri. I don't know.
And I'm not totally convinced Upladabli Hill is real. But yeah, kind of all across the board. Yeah, I don't know. Weird. Anyways, the Express, the Missouri Express. So one thing about the logo is it's pretty amateur. It's got weird shading in it, and the jersey for me is just, I don't know. I don't really dig the random camo. If that makes sense. Like if it's not like it doesn't have anything to do with an express, like a train. A train isn't camo. Then is the M? If you're looking at the picture here,
it's
on
the
the right one.
It's the M-gin, Brent.
Oh, okay. Screw you. No. But that alternate logo with the state of Missouri outlined in the M, like, is that the back of the jersey, or is that a completely different jersey?
No, that's the back of the jersey.
Shut up.
There's no number on this jersey unless they add them later. It's the primary logo on the front with the league shield, which randomly appears to have... Actually, no, that's just the shading on it. And then they have the alternate logo on the back, which the alternate logo, I like that alternate logo.
It's pretty sick.
The primary, I don't like that at all. But the alternate logo, if they just went with that and, had a number on the back, preferably red, that'd be a good look. Camo aside. But I think the camo is probably just Missouri, That's day wear in Missouri.
Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's what all the chicks wore at Skippy this year. Yeah. Pretty sick. You didn't have them very high, did you?
No, I actually had them at 11.
Cool. All right.
We're not going to talk about them anymore. Just Hey guys, use the alternate logo, drop everything else.
Yeah. And listen to us, because we know exactly what's going on.
Bingo. This one at number 9 might throw you a little bit.
Ooh.
I'm going to say some things nice about them before I even announce who they are. First of all, I love the colors.
Uh-huh.
But West Coast Waves, you're coming in at number 9.
Holy balls.
No, not the Holy Balls, the West Coast Waves.
Oh, you're funny.
I know I'm funny. That's why I'm here. But I mean, I wish they would have gone with a teal jersey or an orange jersey instead of the white. The white just seems so dingy on this one. And the logo itself is... I mean, the logo's not bad. It's a little bit too detailed. It's like kind of some of those ones from Patriot series that we saw. It's a little bit too detailed to be an effective logo. But, I mean, it's really just... like this one's kind of like they underwhelmed me with what they had. The orange and teal color scheme could have been fantastic. They just didn't do anything with it.
Yeah, I actually really dig the logo. They're called the Waves, and they got Poseidon on their logo. That's pretty sick. The colors are cool. I mean, you got even the waves worked into the artwork, so I actually really dig that logo. It's like super detailed, but it's not a picture, It's definitely definitively a logo to me. But yeah, no, what you were saying was right. There's a lot to be... what am I saying?
There's a lot they could have done. There's a lot left on the table. There's a lot more they could
have done with their jerseys by going just even teal. If they go teal, then, I mean, it's probably a top 5. I had them pretty high just because I really like the logo. But, yeah, the jersey's kind of a disaster.
Yeah, I mean, this one's a jersey downfall to me. And the font is just boring as hell as well, so...
Mm-hmm.
It's so much left on the table. This is kind of like when you have potential and you don't reach it, there's disappointment. So that's kind of what's
story of my life. Yeah.
Go on with number 8.
All right, ready for number 8. Number 8, I'm going to go with the, this might surprise you a little bit, the Longview Wrecking Crew. And the reason I have it at number 8 is just because I'm actually, it's actually just kind of boring to me. The logo is pretty sick, but it's got 8 different colors, including 5 different shades of gray, and I'm almost not the best-selling book. but I'm almost certain that's ripped off. And the jerseys.
It is. It's a rugby team called the Pittsburgh Sledgehammers.
Okay.
It might not actually be their actual logo, but I think it's one that it's somewhere in their portfolio.
Okay.
That's where it comes from.
Yeah. And the shirt, it's a good color. I mean, it's unique and stuff, but it's just the logo and just the number. Nothing really kind of creative there. One thing I will compliment them on, though, is their name, the Longview Wrecking Crew. That's pretty sick. Rhyming's lit.
Rhyming is lit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you noticed this because you didn't notice it on one of the other ones, but that 34 is actually on the front of the jersey.
What?
The logo is on the back.
Christ. What?
In wiffle ball, I get this. The camera's always behind you in wiffle ball. Show off that team identity more than your number.
And that ass.
And that ass. But, I mean, yeah, like you said, the colors are great. I do like, I mean, the very thick, bold number works in the construction crew theme, I think is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's another ripped off logo. It's big bold font on the front. There's not a whole lot going on. I had them a little bit higher than you just because I like the color scheme, and I do like that number font for some reason. I don't really know why. I think it's just because it says construction worker to me for some reason, but
yeah,
definitely not the best in league at all.
All right. So with that, we go to number 7.
Number 7 is going to be the Totle. I'm going with Totle Lynx, and that doesn't sound right. I'm sticking with it though. Totle Lynx. The bright green, the black. It's a fad. It's going on everywhere. Hey, my team sounds familiar, but
same.
I mean, the logo obviously here it's a ripoff from somewhere. I don't know where. I didn't bother to research it, but it's definitely a cat logo that's used from somewhere.
Yeah.
And the thing that I really hate about this one is the black jersey. They don't bother to change any of the colors on the logo, so all of the detail in the mouth and the eyes are gone. So now you just have this demon cat with no tongue, no eyes. I don't know. And then again, a number treatment. They put the numbers on the sleeves on these ones. They're green on the black jersey, which is a good choice. They're silver on the green jersey, which is a weird choice. I don't know. It's not an identity that does anything for me. Like, I get the point. Dark color, bright color, angry cat. Totally get the theme. Just, I don't like any of the design choices, really.
Yeah, I mean, we just totally differ here because I love the color scheme. The logo's pretty sick, even though it probably is a ripoff. And, I mean, the jerseys aren't really anything special, but I do like kind of the just contrast.
I mean, I like the green jersey a lot more than the black.
Yeah, same here.
But that silver number on that doesn't work at all.
I don't know. It's just kind of passes the eye test for me. Like, there's not really a specific reason that I love it, but there's not really a specific reason that would make me hate it either.
Honestly,
so, I mean,
if they only had the green jersey, they didn't have the black at all.
Yeah,
they might be a couple spots higher for me here on this list.
Yeah, you're probably right. Okay. Now, for number 6, I'm going with the Columbia Bison. And the reason I'm going there, is because the logo is just clearly recolored something. Maybe it's an OKC Thunder concept, maybe it's a Buffalo Bills concept or a Buffalo Sabres, anything like that. So it's not really original there. The jerseys are actually pretty sick. I do like the uniqueness of the top left breast logo. And the font they use is actually pretty sick too, because like when you think of Bison, usually you're thinking of like cowboy Indian times and so cowboy Native American times, and so that's the font that embodies that. So they do a lot of things right. It's just that main logo is just really not doing anything for me.
Yeah, and I totally agree with that. The font is the star of the show here.
Mm-hmm.
The navy blue and dark royal, not really a fan of that so much, but again, the font, they also use that as their just normal font on the website, and it works really well. But it's just the fact that double blue and, I mean, really the navy comes out of nowhere. On the website, they're all just royal and that gold. So the navy jersey is like, why? But, I mean...
It's kind of random.
It's not a bad look, but it's just unnecessary, I guess. The font, though, steals the show.
Totally.
Right, so we're on to number 5?
We are on to number 5.
The top 5. Be proud of yourselves, guys.
Top 5.
And I am going to throw down, at number 5, the San Francisco Cobras.
All right.
I'm actually kind of surprised they made it this high onto my list.
Yeah, same. That was one of the ones that we were talking about earlier, is that, like, for some reason, they just kept bumping up and up and up and up.
And I hate this term, but it's clean.
Yeah, for sure.
And actually, I really like the number font, actually, which may or may not only be on one jersey. But, I mean, that number font, it's snakish.
Well, for me, actually, like, it kind of embodies, like, a kind of a car font. I don't know why, but, like, I don't know. Never mind.
You're thinking Mustang Cobra?
Maybe. Who knows?
But, I mean, to me, just like that 2 especially, it's a snake body wrapping around. But, I mean, honestly, the snake head, I don't know if it's actually a Cobra. It's just a snake head and a diamond or a Superman-type logo. It's nothing special, but for some reason, the whole package together works. The black jersey, the white jersey, they're just mimics of each other. Hopefully the white jerseys actually did get numbers at some point, and the picture was just taken before that.
Yeah.
But, like, honestly, there's not a whole lot great about it, but it just works. Like, and for the logo itself, I think it just uses the space really well.
It does.
So, I mean, that's really the thing. Like, sorry, Jimmy, Cole, this is better than your logo. Feel free to yell at me, Trent.
No, I completely agree with that. Yeah, I mean, I can't really add anything more than you already said. I mean, it's just, like you said, it's clean. But one thing I do want to add is, how high do you think the percentage is that someone on their team has struck somebody out and or hit a home run and did the Cam Newton Superman thing over the chest?
I'm going to say 100%.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too, because, yeah, I don't know. Just kind of seems like a wiffle ball guy thing kind of to do.
Follow-up question.
Yeah.
Are you going to do that for your next home run?
Fuck no, I'm not. I hate Cam Newton. Sorry.
I respect that.
Okay. All right, number 4 here. Number 4, I am going with the Castle Rock Rapids. So a couple reasons here that this stands out to me is because my team this year in MNWA were calling ourselves the Oars after PJ Fleck rowed the boat. And I thought it'd be super unique, like, oh, let's be the fucking Oars. Nobody in wiffle ball is going to have an oar as a logo. Well, these fucking guys do, and I honestly couldn't believe it when you sent it to me. Because this logo with the CR and the oars, like, I literally have mocked up stuff that looks exactly like that. So I was a little mad. I mean, I'm not going to say they stole it, but I mean, it just kind of irks me that there's somebody else out there with that kind of identity. Yeah, if there's one thing I can say here is that our jerseys are going to be a lot better than these. The gray one is really, really bad. There's just a random white oar on the, if you're looking at it like we are, the left side of the jersey. Awful, horrible. F on that jersey. The green jersey though, that's actually pretty sick. I like it. I like the number usage. I like just the oar on there. That's pretty sick. And I don't know. Obviously these dudes aren't fans of Game of Thrones, because in Game of Thrones there's a town called Casterly Rock, and it's seat to a family who has the lion as their logo. So they could easily be the Casterly Rock Lions, but obviously those guys aren't smart.
Hate you.
Good.
You vengeful bastard.
What?
This was my number 1.
What?
1, I love the logo. Obviously, it's an original logo.
Yeah.
Yes, you and I collabed on a similar oars logo with the 3 oars coming out of the holes of the ball.
Uh-huh.
No, they did not steal that in any way, because we never showed that publicly or anything like that. But I agree with some of your criticisms on the gray jersey. First of all, A head spoon that doesn't go all the way around is stupid. That's the
Yeah.
piping around the neck, by the way.
Yes.
And yeah, the ore on the gray jersey probably should be navy or teal.
Or not there.
No, it totally should be there.
What?
That's
On
awesome.
one side of the shirt?
Yes,
What?
I love this. That's what you do with a logo. You put it on one side of the shirt. Maybe put it on the other side of the
On
shirt.
the right side of the shirt, though. That makes no sense.
Well, I mean, they were trying to keep in theme with the other one where it, again, this is one of those things where they just change things up and it's kind of strange.
Yeah.
Like they have one jersey style and a completely different jersey
league.
style.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I would take the teal jersey over the gray jersey for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, both of them. I like the vertical ore. Maybe if you said switch that to the other side of the jersey, it would be better. Complete the head spoon, it'd be better. But and also make the head spoon navy instead of black. That would be better. But overall, I like it a lot more than you do. I think you're coming at this from a personal position.
No, I'm not. I'm serious. Like, and I'm not even that mad. Like, that's just kind of a bit. Like, I just thought I was going to be unique, and here's this other team that already did it. I love the logo, and the color scheme is sick, but that gray jersey just, it's horrible.
Yeah, I can see the hate for it on the gray jersey specifically, but overall, I think it's a very good look.
It's a good set. The teal jersey's sick. All right, so watch you snipe my number one now.
I doubt that's going to happen. I'm going with the Cowlitz Bambinos at number 3.
Okay. Yeah, you didn't snipe it.
I actually did search what this was. I didn't come up with... Did I come up with what exactly it was? No, I did not. It is a logo that's either a concept or something like that for the main part. They added on the dog tags, which, by the way, dog wearing dog tags. It's kind of funny.
Huh.
But I mean, I like this one. I like the color scheme's great. Kansas City Chiefs, red and yellow, can't go wrong with it. They have 2 completely different jersey styles. The red one has the dog paw on it. The other one has the primary logo on it and the raglan sleeves. It's a good look. They do have one thing they did that no other team did. Like all of the teams have the league logo on the jersey somewhere. They have both the league and the conference logo on it.
Yeah.
So that's a nice little touch. I would say that the raglan jersey is better. I just kind of like raglan, but that's just me.
Totally.
And then again, yellow against white on the red jersey is kind of rough, but the bright colors, I like it. It's a pretty good look.
Yeah, totally. I'm right there with you the whole way. Logo is pretty cool. The dog tags are great little piece there. The gray jersey is freaking awesome. It's a cool, like you said, raglan. Yeah, seriously, this is a very solid look. It's not number one, and that's kind of for a reason. But very, very solid look. Nothing really to critique here. Just solid. I like it. All right, number two, we're going with the Kansas Lawmen. So what we got here is the cowboy shooting the gun. Pretty cool. He's I really do like this logo because it's like detailed but yet static enough that it's not a picture. The gun's pointing right at you. That's pretty sick. Nice script. Right what you want with an outlaw lawman type bit. Jersey's pretty cool. They got the number treatment in the on the left side bottom, which is I think where it should be. And they got the 2 different, the 2 contrasting colors, light and dark, basically, not even basically, just the same design, just light and dark. One thing that kind of bugs me about the white one, though, is that, I don't know about you, but, like, if you picture, like, a lawman or a policeman, the badge is over the heart, and this is over the right chest, so I just don't really understand that. But other than that, I love this set.
Yeah, I'm there with you. I love the white jersey a lot more than the blue jersey, and that's because the blue jersey moves the star to the back and gets rid of the front number entirely, and maybe the number entirely. My thing with the badge is similar. Like, I love that the white jersey has the badge on the right side of the chest, like the logo does. But the problem I have with it is the sheriff in the logo is wearing a 6-pointed star. The one on the jersey itself is a 5-pointed star.
Oh, boy.
Why would you do that? I mean, I'm just being pedantic at this point.
Oh,
but like that's one of those
things. I
things.
find that quite shallow and pedantic.
I love the white jersey a lot more, just because it has that star in the same place that the logo is wearing his. Mm-hmm. So I think that works a lot better. But again, I had these guys high too. Obviously, they're still here.
Yeah.
It's a good logo. I don't know if this is a real logo. I'm assuming it's probably something.
Yeah.
But it looks really good.
Sick.
It's not familiar. Yep. And it looks great on the front of a shirt. So, good job.
Yeah, big time. All right, Brandon, we've come to it. Number 1.
I'm going to come into this one the way I like to do, with the opposite of what I'm actually going to say. I should fucking hate this camo shirt. In every possible way. There's no reason I should like this camo jersey. That said, Trent, I really like this camo jersey.
Yeah, same here. Same
and it's
here,
just
dude.
because it's the Green Mountain Sasquatches. And
yeah.
That's what you do for a team like this.
Oh, for sure.
And this one is, whether or not that foot is probably, the outline of it's probably taken from somewhere or whatever, but everything about it is original inside. Yeah. The foot logo is fun. I love that they use the foot to outline the number on the green jerseys. That's really fun. And I actually kind of like that it's a little bit off-center on the camo jersey itself. I don't know why they chose to do that, but maybe it's just because of the way that the colors and shit work on the camo shirt that they chose to do that. But the whole thing, it's a solid set. When you think of Sasquatches, you think, obviously, forest, green, giant feet. So, everything in the set works.
Yeah, I just like it because it's, like you said, it works, but it's still fun. Like, it's just not a boring thing. I mean, you got the super detailed logo, but it's not overly detailed, if that makes sense. You know, the little nod to Sasquatch also being called Bigfoot is there. It's not like super, like hidden. Like, it doesn't take a lot to make that connection, but I like that it's there. For some reason, I like that they have a long sleeve jersey. I'm not sure why. And obviously the foot on the back is unique, but yeah, that camo jersey is really sick. I mean, it's like, I would totally rock this if they sent me one. I would absolutely rock that. Yeah,
I would wear it in my house. I don't know if I would wear it outside.
Yeah, no, definitely not outside. I mean, you don't want to get lost.
Oh,
see what I did there? Camo jokes, folks. Yeah, no, but yeah, I love it.
Yeah, like you said, the long sleeve shirt actually. I mean, they play in Washington, and they obviously play in the winter. Their season's going on right now.
Yeah.
And the underdogs are in first place. I'm just going to throw that again. Underdogs are in first place.
Last in the rankings, first in the standings.
What? How is that possible?
No, they're last in our rankings, Brandon.
Oh, in our rankings. I thought you meant their rankings.
You think you're talking about their rankings? Do you think I care about their rankings?
I thought you did for half a second.
Huh, well, you'd be wrong for half a second.
See, that's just the thing. Like, people want us to even things out, so last in the rankings, first in our rankings.
There you go, average out.
Perfect.
Yeah, so that was our counter rankings of the identities of the JAL. The JAL, I forget what it's called.
Johnson Association of Lawnball.
Yeah, Lon Johnson, I like it.
Long Johnson's only dirty in a couple ways.
Yeah, just a couple. What's the Twitter? Where can you interact with us and also find the videos of the new looks?
Yes, we are doing new looks on Twitter now, not on the main broadcast. We are Good Eye Podcast. One word.
With at in front of it.
Well, you don't actually type the at when you type it into it. Restaurant.
Shut up.
You new here?
No.